Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mystical Shiz. My name is Elissa Helfrey. Thank you for joining me for these free live readings here for the next hour. If you're catching this on replay, aka there is no live box right there, there is still something here for you. I always set the intention beforehand that you hear something you need to hear, whether it be live or on replay. So hang out with us. I am Elissa Helfrey. I'm the Prismatic Heart Intuitive, owner of Prismatic Heart Intuition. I am a multidimensional channel, certified intuitive reader, and spiritual coach and teacher. If you're on Facebook, please allow StreamYard to see your comments. If you haven't already, there should be a link up there. Supposedly you're supposed to only have to do it once, and then it'll automatically come in. So hopefully, hi Maria, hi Bracy, hello Charay, hi gorgeous. So I do my best to keep this as a safe space. I love the fact that you guys chat. I want you to keep doing it. Please be wary though. If somebody should like message you and say, hey, I have a message for you, DM me, ignore them and let me know that is somebody who's fishing, trolling, whatever the heck you want to call it. So ignore them. I don't DM you. Nobody will ever DM you for messages or readings. So please just ignore them and hopefully I will catch them and block them. If you're new to reading with me, I don't necessarily read in order because I do set that intention that everybody get a message regardless of whether they're being read or not. So I do go up and down the feed, but because it's two different feeds, I get lost sometimes. So feel free after about 10 minutes or so. We've only got an hour, but if I haven't gotten to your reading request, feel free to drop it back down in there. It makes it easier than trying to find the top of the feed for all of us involved. Isis, hi, babe. Hi, my friend. I miss your face. My God, has it been like 6 months since I've seen you? Lord. Hi, James. Hi. Is it Elissa or Alyssa like me? Hi. How you doing? James. You need guidance on birthing this transformation. All right, my friend. All right, so if you haven't read with me before, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in that allows me into your energy center. And then what I will do is call your name 3 times, and that will bring your team forward, and then we'll get the messages going at that point. James, you're standing out to me, my friend. Let's do you first. Any guidance on birthing this transformation? Ooh, fun stuff. Okay, James, take a deep breath in with me, my friend. James, can I have your team step forward, please? Birthing this transformation. The energies are starting to slow down now for everyone, but for you especially. So it's going to be a little bit easier transition. So it's going to start being less frenetic, less exhausting, and less overwhelming. And it may slow it down, the pace of it, but it'll be a much more comfortable pace for you. It's like they've crammed you so full of information that they're like letting it trickle out slowly so that you don't keep this overwhelmed, over energized state, because it's not healthy for your body to be in that energetic state at all times, because you have so many different intergalactic guides and you got a plethora, you've got the whole shebang in your team, and they're showing me that it's going to slow down. So it may feel like, and ask any woman who's given birth, it may feel like birthing takes forever. And even though if it's an hour, it still feels like it's 3 years, right? So I've never had a kid, don't want one, thanks. That's not me, I have cats. But, it would be a very much more comfortable, almost if you were pregnant and really having a baby, it would be like having an epidural. So it's going to slow it down enough to where, it's not fun, but it's not as uncomfortable as it could be. And that's because they've already done all the uncomfortable stuff with you. That's what they're showing me. Sorry. Pull my cards out for you, my friend. But so it's slowing down. The energy will be slowing down. It'll be easier to flow is really what they're showing me. It's going to be easier to flow with everything that's going to start coming your way. It's going to be less than it has been this last year. Ooh, I love this card. Spirit of Place. Number 4. C4 is foundations, right? Yeah, foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I can turn pages. Really, I can. Authenticity is the essence of power, my friend. So remember that. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in and the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is in your authenticity. And I've always said that about you, James. You've got one of the coolest personalities and energies I've been around. So you would definitely have that authenticity there, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, James. Thank you. Just disconnect. Woohoo! Hi, Jessica. Hello. Oh, Teray. Teray. All right, babe, where are you? Sorry, I'm going up to the feed. All right. Where are you? Love read. Okay. I saw your little question. All right, Teray, take a deep breath, babe. Teray. Can I have your team step forward, please? Can you show me why she's having this overwhelming sadness? Interesting. So part of it is chemical because you've had so much medication in your body this year that it almost feels like you're detoxing in a way. It feels like you're detoxing, and that feels really low vibration. And for those of us who are high vibration, that is a uncomfortable place to be. And that low feeling makes us feel sad because it's a slower vibration. It's like the hertz between the waves is, it's an uncomfortable vibration, and it feels like that is part of it. It's like it's just the detoxing of the body is partially the mind as well, because it does get in there and it messes with your neurotransmitters and things like that. And so, that messes with our thoughts, our feelings, and we can mistake feelings for facts because these affect our hormones in such a way, especially when we're detoxing. We're like, this is what they're showing me. So you're like this, like, ugh, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. So that's part of it. The other part is, what are you showing me, Spirit? You need to use this new moon on Wednesday too. The new moon on Wednesday is a very powerful one. It is do I have my book with me? Okay, you guys know I love moonology. So I'm going to read you from about this moon from the Moonology book. It says, this week's new moon takes place in Sagittarius, the sign ruled by the planet of good luck and good times, Mr. Jupiter. Jupiter has been in retrograde for the past few months, but this week we get the Sagittarius new moon just before the end of Jupiter retrograde. In other words, if you've been feeling trapped, that your luck isn't flowing as you want it to, as you need an adventure, or that you want to see the bigger picture of where you are in life, then this is the new moon to help you. It'll certainly broaden all our horizons. Note that this is the first lunation after the eclipse season. We won't get another series of eclipses for around 6 months. Thank you. Fuck. So if the past month or so has been a little bit turbulent, you can now rest safe in the knowledge that life is going to settle down for a little while. There are also some healing alignments taking place, which can stir some shit up, Trey. You know that happened. You know that's the truth. So there are also some healing alignments taking place after this new moon. So if there has been a hurt in your life, The healing can take place now. Love and communication are the two keys to healing at the moment. This is because the planet of communication, Mercury, and the planet of love, Venus, are both making harmonious connections with the healing planetoid Chiron. Healing of all kinds is possible now. So that's for all of us, from Yasmin Boland about the new moon coming up on Wednesday. But I feel like this is a powerful new moon for you to set intentions to really do that healing, to fix that detox, to, to get rid of the heal. You've been doing so much physical healing this year that, the emotional stuff is going to put on the back burner. And so this is the chance for you to just kind of set your intentions for what's coming up. Anything that's coming up for you, write it down. The worst case scenario is you heal something. Oh my God. I healed that. Holy shit. Yeah. So, but Chiron and Venus, I mean, there's a lot. I know you outside of here, so a little bit. So it's like you got a lot going on in your life that's new, and so that can also throw off your emotions, is what they're showing me. Like all the new things can be overwhelming, and you can get this. It's almost like you get a hit of endorphins, like with the baby and with the new love and things like that. And then it's like, then you're by yourself and it goes down. So that's kind of what they're showing me as well, that there's some of that going on too. Let's see. Ooh, loyal heart. Yes, that is you, my friend. You definitely have a loyal heart. Look at those two owls though. How beautiful is that? 35 equals 8. 8 is abundance. Let me pull it up. 35, 35, 35. Damn it. Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion, baby. To yourself, first and foremost. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you. Others will, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter what the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. Okay, beautiful. See, you're co-creating with Source. Aaron, hi, my friend. I was just telling your wife I haven't seen you guys in forever. Maybe we should hang out. Like, it's all crazy. It's Elissa. Elissa. Beautiful. I love that name. Thank you. Thanks, Chiray. I love you, Mama. Take care of yourself, okay? Yeah, this new moon is really a powerful new moon to do intention setting. Like, I have Post-its all over my house, not to forget this moon, because my cat had an emergency on the full moon, so I didn't get to do my moon stuff then. How dare he? Blueberry, hi! How are you? Let's see. It's Elissa. It's about my soul path. I feel like I have an entity or somehow I've been hijacked from my truer soul path I was on. All right. All right, Elissa, come on down. Take a deep breath in. Elissa, can you show me her path? Can I have your team step forward? All right, thank you. I do feel a darkness in my left side, and it's not like an attachment or anything. It's more like a doubt, this is weird. It feels like a two-way mirror. So it's like you are looking out and so there's something co-creating this. Let me feel into this a little bit more. Who is that? Okay, this is weird. You have not been hijacked. You've gotten off on the wrong path. You can easily get back onto the other path. You just have to make different decisions. So the people it's time to take a person in your life inventory and really go through the people in your life and really feel into if this person is a good match for you, because it feels like you're going to have to do some of the picking and choosing because the people surrounding you too affect what's going on in your life and can lead you down the wrong path. And you can easily get back on your path. That is never a question. You can always get back on your path. It's all about our decision making. There are multiple paths, multiple dimensions, all of this where that we can travel through. It's just one thought, because everything is energy, right? So one thought, one movement, one pushing forward. It's interesting to me though that it's on the divine feminine side, and it almost feels like you said, a block. It's not really a block, but it feels like almost like coming through a screen, if something is being screened out, or coming through a sieve. It's like not everything is getting through like it should be. And the divine feminine is all about, receiving, getting, not pushing, not doing, not making, not this and that. It becomes this crazy balance. And like, all right, I'm sitting here and I'm receiving. Okay, I'm pushing and I'm doing. Okay, I'm sitting here, I'm receiving, I'm pushing and I'm doing. And it really feels like, there's this. Can you show me how to fix that? Okay. So I'm just gonna grab my golden healer, and we're just gonna do this on your aura. I'm sitting here as you right now, but I'm going to just kind of like go through your aura over here with my golden healer. Okay. Okay. Got it. Ooh, and my dragon took it. Nice. All right. I was gonna give it to Gaia, but my dragon took it. All right. So how to get back into your fullest embodiment, you need to set your intentions with this moon as well, and you need to stick to them. It feels like none of this wishy-washy stuff. If you really want to get back on your path, it's going to take the work. You got to do the work, is what they're saying. They're being very forward. All of a sudden they're like, she's got to do the work, she's got to do the work. It's not something that's going to come easy. They say this is something that, like, because you have to do like the friend inventory, which is never easy, because you have to look at your relationships in a different way. Like, is this person really good for me? And is this person somebody who can help me get on my path? Because unfortunately, those of us who really choose the spiritual path lose most of the people in our lives. But I will tell you that we find the people that we were supposed to be with, and they come in droves. Like, I've built the biggest family since I've opened myself up and come out of the closet spiritually, and been healthier friend wise than I ever have. And so, getting back into it is really like, it feels like pain when we lose somebody, but that's just because we are used to being in that person's energy. Any change, regardless, especially because you have this imbalance in receiving and giving, it throws you off balance even more so. But really being strong in your boundaries is important for you. So, doing the friend inventory, really being true to who you want to be and what does it look like, is what they're giving me. They're showing me like a lot of homework. Sorry. I wish I didn't have to give you homework. I hate homework, but I see a lot of writing. I see a lot of journaling, and I see a lot of intention setting and really refining what it is that you want your path to look like. And that is going to be like the pros and cons list. What's on my path? You could use pros and cons for people too, but I really see you having to sit down and kind of like, spreadsheet your life. I hate to say it, because that's kind of what they're showing. It's like you gotta put it out in front of you, and really see it for what it is, because there's a decision that has to be made to get you back on that path. And the decision to make, but it's wrapped up in all of the stuff that was just mentioned now. So this will help you gain clarity, is having to write out, the intentions and all of that. But it really feels like this path, it's not as hard to get to as you think, as you and that's the self-sabotage getting in the way again. And part of that is because, ooh, okay, are you relying on somebody for their advice a little bit too much? Because it feels like their advice is not healthy. for you is kind of what it feels like. So, there's that. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right. Ooh, yes, you've got the Wizard of Awareness card, my friend. But look at that in the back. All that sacred geometry with that Wizard of Awareness. Number 3. Boop. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Yes, do your homework. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you, too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into the observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt the sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Woo. Thank you, Elisa. Excuse me. See, when you say when you say your own name long enough, you can't tell anybody else. Ooh, all right. Thank you so much. All right, let me just go up through the feed. Hi, Maria. Come on down. All right, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I love your new photo, by the way. All right, take a deep breath in. Maria, can I have your team step forward, please? It's so funny. I swear your dog is partially in your life physically and partially in your life as a soul pet, like part of your spirit team. Because, like, I will close my eyes when I step into your energy, and there's your dog. It's so bizarre. Do you have a message for her today? Okay, well, your dog thinks it needs more puppuccinos, whatever that means. Is there somebody else we could talk to? Anybody who doesn't want a puppuccino? Thank you. Okay, thanks. Ooh, okay, so I'm seeing a gateway for you, like you're in this time where you're moving through this gateway from one part of your life into another. So, you're closing the door on part of your life, but don't be afraid of that because the newness of the sparkle they're showing me it like on the other side of the doorway is just like sparkly fairyland all over. Like, so you're moving from one into the other. So closing the door to something old doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that there's a new opportunity and adventure out on the other side of this door. It's kind of what they're showing me. So you're moving cycles, you're changing God, why do you show can you give me words? They're giving me pictures that I just can't explain, so I'm trying to feel through it. Okay. So just be aware, the systems. Why did you have me say systems? They said the systems around you. I don't know why they're saying systems. This must make sense. The systems around you, don't worry about those. Um, I don't know what they mean by systems, but they keep giving me that name. But as you move into this new cycle of your life, it's almost like the hardest part is stepping through the doorway into the next part of your life and closing the door. Because once you're on the other side, it feels very healthy, like light, open. Like this is like the second half of your life, like we've done the mistakes, we've put them in the la, 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 that's behind us. closing the door. We're moving on. This is the life we want. This is the life we're creating. This is the life we're co-creating with spirit. Da, 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 da. So it's kind of like this. I don't know how old you are, but it feels like this halfway point almost, of leaving behind the child, the adolescent, the almost moving in from maiden mother, not necessarily to crone, but into mother crone, like kind of in between. You're kind of in between the triple goddess, we've maiden mother crone. So you're right there in the middle. And this feels like you're closing a door on a past that you've carried around as a heavy backpack. It really feels like a heavy backpack filled with rocks. And so they want you to take that off and leave it on the other side of the door is the message. Like all that stuff that you carried to now from your childhood, from your experiences as an adolescent in your 20s and 30s, it's like, put that down. Don't carry it. You're just, people put rocks in their backpacks constantly. It's like we pick these things. Like, I mean, if it's a crystal, that's one thing, but it's like you don't need to carry this heavy burden anymore. That's all past. That's all past thoughts. That's all past experiences. That all past lessons. That yes, they do season your next iteration of your life. However, by closing the door on them, you are actually leaving the bad part of that behind and just carrying forth the lesson is what they're showing me. So that was weird. Okay. All right, babe, let me get you. I keep grabbing these cards. It must be these cards today, huh? All right. Ooh. The solitude card. All right, my friends. Some solitude, some time alone. Haven't gotten this card before. It's number 13. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Fucking man. I need to say that to a few people. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or to push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. For me, like when they say, where was it? You'll be surprised how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy. To me, they're showing me that as the door closing behind you is kind of the replenishing. You're stopping, you're not carrying that stuff anymore. So thank you. And so it is. Aho. Thank you, Maria, my beautiful friend. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see what time is it. Oh, we got plenty of time. Let's see. Hi, Jessica. Come on down. Ooh, John is with me face to face. I feel he follows me on social media. Okay. All right, Jessica, take a deep breath in, babe. Jessica, can I have your team step forward, please? Okay. This guy feels really intriguing. Like he's good at hooking you. I don't know if you want to meet him in person. I get kind of an icky feeling, and the energy around him is a little bit frenetic. So it's really hard to get a read on him because I don't read other people without their permission. So I'm tapping into your energy, and they're showing me it. But it he does feel like he follows you around and keeps an eye on you. But I guess we all do that nowadays, don't we? But I really am being shown like he's gonna show his true colors soon. And The sooner he shows you his crazy, the better, because you can get out. I hope that makes sense. The sooner he shows you his crazy, the sooner you realize that you got out of a really bad situation sooner rather than later. And I'm sorry to be so blunt, but that's just how your team is being right now. Um, okay, sorry. They're giving me like information, but it's so funny. They have this like ticker tape running underneath the vision they're giving me. So I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to say. Just it feels like a really fun flirtation, but that's it. Honestly, he doesn't feel like the kind of person that is a real good fit for you. Sorry. I wish I could say, yeah, he's great, have fun. But that's not what your team told me. I'm sorry. I wish. Okay. Can I get a card, please? Hi, Mel. Ooh, the Observer card. Interesting. So keep an eye out as the observer of what's going on around you and him. I mean, if you're having a fun flirtation, that's great. That doesn't necessarily they're showing me it doesn't necessarily relate into an actual relationship, like physical. All right, it says the essential meanings: perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that they are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order, turn page, to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will definitely find. The relationship message is sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and you often hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust you can come together, taking the highest ground to cultivate curiosity and observe the world and yourself. So it says you will find things much improved sooner than you know. So, like, really stepping back and taking a look at it, I think you have the chance to see who this person truly is. It is so easy to lie on social media and all, when you meet somebody in person, I mean, you can't not feel the energy. You can't not see that like God, I can't even imagine dating now, you guys. I don't know how you do it. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry. I wish that was easier on you, babe. All right. Let's go back through the feed. Thank y'all. Come back down through the feed. Boop, boop, boop. You've been busy with your new job, Erin. Yay! Hi, Mary. Ah, Liza knew it. All right. Let's see where we go. Sorry. Oh, that's very sweet. I love it. I have a bunch of X's. Does my nephew have an attachment? I feel so when he's being around. I get a lot of attacks in my chakra. Can you be a little more specific about what chakra? And if I could have your first name. Thank you. Hi, Bracy. Whew. All right. So I don't do financials, I don't do law, I don't do pregnancy, I don't do financials, but I can definitely tell you what your team says. Okay, Bracy, take a deep breath in with me, my friend. Ah, Bracy, Bracy, Bracy. Can I have your team step forward, please? I feel you're plugged into the collective consciousness right now, which is in this lack mentality. This year's been very difficult for a lot of people, especially financially. And there's this gray cloud that kind of has made its way around the world this year and kind of like financially screwed everybody. Excuse me. Um, I really feel like you're tapped into that lack mentality. So it's really pulling yourself away. And the problem with faith is like having faith and then we live in a society that wants proof first and then I'll have faith rather than the other way around. And it feels really like a have faith, it's coming, divine timing, untap from the negativity of whatever is going on in your world, especially the community as a general, as a planet, because the lack mentality is getting it just gets so loud. It's like screaming in your ears and it's hard not to pay attention to and fall prey to, especially with the way our news system works and everything. I mean, it's hard not to fall into that. And maybe it's a you need to detach from that a little bit, including, TV, radio, whatever, social media, whatever it is, but really pull yourself away so you can be in that co-creation with spirit. That's where the magic happens. Up here in your imaginal mind and your heart are really where these two places are where the magic happens. Once you unplug from the collective unconscious, I really feel like that lack mentality is going to start to dissipate and you are going to be more open to new ideas, like it's going to be easier to find your way through things and make things happen. So I don't have a direct answer for you. Just, pull away from the things that are making you feel bad about your financial situation, whether that be TV, radio, social media, whatever it is. And really look at yourself and your life, be grateful for what you have right now is what they're saying. And the more you unplug from the collective unconsciousness lack mentality, the more you'll be able to co-create, because that doubt is what pushes spirit away. It's like a big wall. It's the weirdest thing. We're like, nope, I don't believe you. And it's like it's the biggest wall. We have to think, we have to act like I don't know if you've ever read Neville Goddard Feeling is the Secret, but it really is about feeling like we already have this and that we already own this and that we already are this. And so it's really important in feeling and thinking and knowing like we already are these things. It's like the book is like that big. It's really and it's really quick and it's really good. But I really feel like you need a detox. You need to get out of the collective unconsciousness really badly, because it is draining you of ideas. It's draining you of the willingness to go forward. It's draining you from, the ability to truly discern what is good for you and what is not. So I really feel like a detox right now is really important. Ooh, yep. See, yes. Deep knowing. Where does deep knowing come from? It comes from you and source inside, doesn't it? It's number 43. 43. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. Ooh, hypersensitivity. There's that. Clicked into the unconscious. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and to act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources, my friends. So you have all the knowledge within you, you and source. So untap, take that, find that ancient wisdom and that deep knowing, and that will lead you down the path to your financial security and your happiness and joy. And that's really where what matters. So thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Hi, Anne. Hi, Anne. Yes. Just yes, screaming yes. Okay. And take a deep breath in with me. And can I have your team step forward, please? So they already yelled at me, yes. Absolutely. Do you want love? Is the question, because it feels like there's this come here, stop, like back and forth. You have to really believe in your heart that you deserve love to be able to receive love. And ooh, what are you showing me, Spirit? Give me a sec. They're going through this little storyboard, so hold on. Like, okay, this is very strange. It's like there's this little goblin in your field, and it's not, and I say goblin just because that's the word they gave me, not bad, but it's like it's carried from childhood, like this worthiness thing, and it feels like it lives really. Okay, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and help it move on through while we're talking. But thank you. Working on the heart chakra and your root chakra are very important. You need that foundation to build on for love. So if we think about, the root chakra is the foundation, then we have the emotional, then we have the ego, and then we have the love. So it goes foundation, emotional health, knowledge of self and authenticity, and that draws the love to you. That's just what they gave me. But and yes, you will know him. You will know him. They say will know him. So he's not in your life yet, but you will know him when he comes. Yes, absolutely. Card? Which card? Animal card. Ooh, animal spirit cards. Okay. Hi, Angeli. Ooh, Arabic. I love it. I'm so mad I can't read that anymore. Okay. See here. This is the hard part with big decks. Hold on one sec. One more shuffle. All right. Can I have a card for Anna, please? I love this. The lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Isn't he cute? Look at his little lizard. I like him. He's very cute. It's number 38. Dream the world into being. So part of this is, building that foundation to really find love, but they're showing me like we talked about, the new moon, the dark moon. Like the new moon is the time to set your intentions. So set your intentions for the man you want in your life. And I'm not talking, oh, he's got blue eyes and it's Roman nose and dark hair and he's 6'5". Now, what kind of like qualities do you look for in a person? And then be open to what spirit brings you, because you might be surprised by the person it is that you do fall in love with that is in your life once you set these intentions. Because it's funny because, and I can tell you this because I set my intentions for the person I wanted, and he looks nothing like my type. My type was tall, dark. Yeah, no, he's my height and blonde. Yeah. So there you go. You just got to be open to what's going around you. All right, beautiful. It says, dream the world into being. When was the last time you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream? Yeah. To imagine what might be and who you might become. Lizard spirit appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now if you are willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing ideas to dance in your head. What might come into being if you were to pursue your dream? How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible first in your dreaming mind and then in the world as you co create with spirit? Give into the power of imagination, and soon your dream will become clearer. The steps will reveal themselves, and what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form. Dream it and be it. Spirit asks you to dare to dream big. You do deserve this, my friend. He's not in your life right now, but he's coming. He's coming. So write that down. Who is this guy? Like, draw him to you. Sorry, my lipstick filter. Hee hee. Uh, draw this man to you. Draw this love to you. All right. Thanks, Anna. Good luck, my friend. Hi, Yolanda. Ooh, what is coming to you in 2023? You're standing out to me, my friend. Come on down. All right, Yolanda, take a deep breath in for me, my friend. Oops, let me finish disconnecting. All right, Yolanda, can I have your team step forward, please? What does she have coming in 2023? I see the first few months being kind of slow. Meh, and then the next 3 months speed up, and then summertime gets here and you are like off and running. I have like new adventures for you. I see travel. I see international travel as well. And I don't know if you were thinking about taking a trip somewhere, but it really feels like late summer is a really good time to go, take some time for yourself, go somewhere you want to go, and really, let yourself go. It really feels like you've had I mean, we've all been trapped for how many years, and it's like time to go out, let your feet, I see you sitting. It's weird. They show me all these different places. Like, you're going to go to different places. I see you sitting off the end of a dock, kind of like with your feet in the water in a little pond. And like, I see you at the beach. I get adventures for you this summer. So lots of adventures for you this summer. So don't be sad when the year starts out slowly. You're just building the momentum. It's almost like the hibernation stage for you. It's like, okay, we're resting now. The holidays are over. You're going to take some time to yourself. You're going to relax. You're going to take the time to really build what you want to come to you. And then like it's going to start to take off and get faster and faster and faster. So springtime is things are going to start to pick up a little more. And then like I said, adventure and you may or may do you have a significant other? Because I'm like, they're giving me this, like, you may or may not meet somebody. It's not like it perfectly set in stone yet, but there's a possibility of you meeting somebody later in the year, like late spring, early summer. What is that? Yeah, that's what they're showing me. Love. They're giving me the love feeling. So it's like, and then they're giving me like late spring, early summer. Interesting. They usually don't give me like dates and stuff because anything can change at any time. Just so you guys know, anything I say here, you just have to make a different decision, change your mind, and boom, you're off to the races and you're down another path, and boom, there you go. Ooh, okay. This is an interesting card. Rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be, free to be yourself. I love this. Look at this floating castle up there. That is so cool. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect to help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can get is can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relation with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you shall receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Thanks, Yolanda. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. All right, let me disconnect. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, Yolanda. All right, just going back. Hi, Jen. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Queen Libra. Hello, my friend. Anjali, come on down. You are standing out to me, my friend. All right, go ahead, take a deep breath in. Anjali, Anjali, Anjali. Can I have your team step forward, please? What is that, Spirit? Can you show that to me again? There's this energetic vortex around you right now. It's really interesting. I'm just trying to feel into it to see what it's about. It's like you're pulling all this energy down from source. It's really interesting. But it feels like it's kind of like stuck between your heart and up here. And I just feel this like push the this sounds weird, but pull the energy from your heart down your legs and down into Gaia and create that line, and you will find yourself energized, flushed, reset. There's this like a lot of energy coming in, but there's something stopping you here. Can you give me any information to help her? I understand. Okay. I feel this kind of, how do I say it? Can you give me words, Spirit? This like imbalance between your life inside and your life outside is feels like it's difficult for you to truly be authentic with the people around you, the way you feel. Um, and that's okay, but be authentic to yourself. Be okay with your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams, your needs, your wants. Everything you feel and want is okay. You don't have to have confirmation or, permission from the people around you to feel a certain way, to be a certain way, to act a certain way. But like, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. When the time comes, you can be more true to the people around you, but it feels like it's safer to start to just have the radical acceptance of being true to yourself, and be that authentic person, no matter what mask you have to put on to be in the people around you. Remember that that's exactly what that is. It's just a mask, and under that is your authentic self, and that you're just putting on a part. It's like a play, it feels like. But please be authentic to yourself. Pull that energy down. Help to flush that heart stuff, especially at your heart. Sitting here is a hard place to keep that energy. It's almost like this. It's almost depressing. It's like it keeps building up, and it's got this energy, but it needs to be flushed out. But don't forget your authentic self. Do not forget your authentic self. Ooh, you get a monology card. Okay. How can you do that, love? Push the energy that is stuck. All you need to do is go into meditation and imagine. Just sit in meditation, and your imaginal mind is where spirit comes in. People give us crap like, oh, that's just your imagination. Really? That's where psychics. That's why there's rods and cones in our pineal gland. Hello, there's no eyeball, and yet we have. Is it rods and cones in our pineal gland? Sorry, I can't think. Anyway, so I want you to sit in meditation. Once you kind of get into that spot of taking some big deep breaths, and I just want you to imagine pulling the energy down from source and pushing it through your body. And just imagine it, however long it takes down each one of your legs and out, down into the ground from your feet. So we're flushing that out because you have this energy coming through that really wants to bring that to you and help you become your authentic self. But it's kind of stuck right here. So it's called energetic hygiene. It's just an energetic practice of pulling the energy through, making sure you know that you're in a safe space in your own aura, and really being solid in your foundation. That really helps to do that in the morning. If you can do that, I've found that it really will help you. But that stuck energy can accumulate, and especially in the heart, because the heart is so linked to the brain, can cause us to think these things, blah blah blah. And I think that's why that has to do with your authentic self. Haha, yes, see, speaking of authentic self, don't let your past hold you back. Yes, don't let your past hold you back. So that's the South Node card. Let me pull that up. Sorry, I gotta find the card. South Node 114. I can turn pages, really, I can. Okay. Says the South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and in whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, and that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. So to me, in that reading, that really is about, feeling safe in your own body, in your own aura, in your own energy, and being okay with the person who you are inside, and being real and realizing that, some of this stuck energy that you're feeling at the heart chakra level is from the past. It's old behaviors and things like that, the old belief systems that have been ingrained in us since we were children, and they're really hard to shake, really hard to shake. So be authentic, be true to yourself, always be true to yourself. It's hard sometimes with the people around us, but I mean, even if you have to put a mask on and be true to yourself underneath it, just do it that way, is what they're saying. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, Anjali. Thank you. Maybe because I'm separated and trying to start your life again. Yes. All right. That sounds great. Your legs always feel vibrations. Interesting. Ooh, I can't wait to see. Yes, you will be moving forward. Amen. Like, leave that past shit in the past. Sorry, you guys, I'm sweary. That's why it says sweary. Hashtag sweary. Um, so just leave that stuff in the past. You have so much coming for you. Just be authentic with yourself. And I think that mask does have to do with the ex. Like, it's like this kind of whatever. You're like, I don't even want to deal with you. Just put the mask on. That kind of shit. You will move forward, darling. I promise. Oh my gosh, it's already 4. All right, I think we have time for one more. Hi, Andrea. Blueberry. Okay. Let me see. I'm getting lots of love stuff now. It's no mistake because, like it said, Mercury is going into Venus. Mercury and Venus, sorry, are having this conjunction with Chiron right now. And so it's like there's this healing and this love thing, and I see it in the questions that are coming in. It's funny. So, all right, Joyous, take a deep breath in, my friend. Can you show me, Joyce? Can I have a team step forward, please? Can you show me her relationship with Chris. I see a rocky start, but with communication on Chris's part, a lot, and patience on your part, a lot. It's going to have, I mean, if this person truly is somebody that you wanna spend time with, there's gonna be this give and take, patience, kinda community. He needs the Chris, I assume Chris is the guy. Chris needs to learn how to communicate a little bit better and be open to your communication, and you're gonna have to be patient with Chris, learning how to communicate. And so there's this little bit of a rough start, but it feels like you guys can really gel. Just don't give up too fast. But if it turns severely toxic, like some people will try to learn and then just revert straight back to the old ways. And, and then other people are like, oh, yeah, this is much better. Learning how to communicate. What a concept. So there's always, that's the thing that's really hard about having another person in this equation is like, I can't give you an exact yes or no because their thought patterns, their ideas, their decisions impact both of your path. So, there are some things with Chris that, like I said, the communication stuff, you are going to, it feels like you've asked for patience and you're being given reason to be patient. I'm so sorry. But I'm getting like, yes, if you have the patience, the road will get easier. It will be less rough. It'll be easier to have a relationship with Chris. But it's like, two sides to one coin. One person has to learn how to communicate, and the other person has to learn how to be patient while that person learns how to communicate. Sorry. Ooh, you got the Stormfields card, but it was upside down, and that's the way you want that card. It says, now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings unwanted chaos or drama into your life. This kind of storm can be destructive and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Find shelter. This turbulent weather will pass and your house will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over, and only then will you be heard. There's that patience and communication right there, my friend. So that storm cloud, that's a little Chris. Just be aware and okay with the fact that you have that, your patience will pay off. And like that card says, your house will be untouched at the end of this turbulent period. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit rocky at first. All right, you guys, we got to run. I want to do a group card, and I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. And I want to remind everybody to come and hang out with me again next week. Same time, same place, same bat channel. Oh, Erin, I love you. It was so good to see you. Yes, patience on your part. Sorry, my friend. All right, you guys. Here is our group card. And I want to say thank you before I read this real quick. You can always reach me at elissahelfrey.com, or you can go up into the link tree where you can find me on all my social media, etc., etc. Sign up, like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, blah, 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 social media, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's read the card, shall we? We have the beautiful hide current comment. Sorry. The beautiful uncaging for our group card. That's number 14. Beautiful uncaging for our group card. Yes, let's uncage this beautiful people, shall we? Key concepts: the prison of guilt, a need for self-inventory. Ooh, rigorous honesty, accountability, and making amends. All right. Sometimes we have to do a little work to get to the good stuff. It says, at this time, you're being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life. Fuck off, guilt. That's what I have to say about it. Recognize how it's affecting you and others and address it so you can release yourself from its grip. Guilt is a powerful emotional state. capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed a self sabotaging cycle that fosters codependency and distorted sense of personal power. Self blame can lead to behaviors that perpetuate low self worth. Damn, love a good slap across the face. Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show you how to redress the transgression. When you sincerely admit you are wrong and begin the process to fix it, this is an act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. Take a moment now to consider when you have harmed others or yourself. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it, and you're able to connect with truthful remorse. Let's see, wait. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it, so you're able to connect with truthful remorse. Now is the time for rigorous honesty as you take a self inventory with a neutral state of mind. A good question to ask yourself now is why the guilt is there. You might be taking on a burden that is not even yours to carry. Oh, preach. It's normally not ours to carry anyway. Pay attention, take action, and uncage yourself from the prison of your own making. Take care of yourself. Like I said, fuck off, guilt. Fuck off, guilt, especially with the holidays around the corner here in the US and family and stuff. Fuck off, guilt. Fuck off, shame. Fuck off. Fuck. It's not even swear readings. Fuck. Bye, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody in the US. And I will see you next week. I love you. Take care of each other. Big kisses. Merry freaking Thanksgiving. Merry Thanksgiving. I need to go hit my head a little harder. Bye, you guys.